All right, welcome back to Pacific Push on Taste Radio Dash Radio. It's your host, G Money. Today, I'm zoomed in with Domani from Atlanta, Georgia. If you haven't heard about him, heard about his music, Google. He's been around for some time, and he also happens to be T.I.'s son. But outside of that, he's an amazing lyricist. He's been putting out some great projects and working extremely hard out here. So we appreciate you having you on the show.
Thank you, man. Thank you for the opportunity.
Come on, man. Let's get right into it. How you feeling first and foremost?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling a little tired. I just left the gym. That's it. Now I'm but I'm excited about this project. Just putting some finishing touches on it, and then we're ready.
All right. Yeah, and I know you're into wellness as well. We don't like to use that word vegan, but you keep a plant-based diet, keep it clean, healthy. Right. The herbs and the teas.
Exactly.
All right. So, all right. I did want to ask you a question before we get into the project and everything else. I was looking at a couple of clips and some things you had going on, and I saw that you performed Family Connect with your father during the Juneteenth festival, and that was one of the first clips I checked out, and y'all going pretty crazy on that, right?
Man, that was so fun. That was crazy. Since I started doing music, I always wanted to do that, perform with him, but the right way, and I think that was the moment right there. That was a special moment.
And the track was produced by Messiah as well.
Exactly. Everybody, Family Connect.
Exactly.
My brother produced it, and we on there going back and forth spinning.
All right. So, the last full-length project that we received from you is Time Will Tell, and you dropped off the deluxe in 2020.
Yes, I did, man. You know something. Yes, sir. You've been paying attention.
The thing about it is once I started listening to the music, I told you I got hit to your music by a friend of mine, and I respect his opinion in his mind. So shout out to George Hofstetter. He was like, nah, he's serious. And once we tapped in, then I was like, nah, the music is crazy. And I think that it should be that way because honestly, I'm one of those individuals that didn't watch you grow on television, right? Like I really didn't. So I'm catching you as a fresh artist, and the only thing I'm hearing and paying attention to is the music.
Man, I love to hear that. Shout out to George too, man.
All right, so again, since you dropped off Time Will Tell, now it's back 2021. What have you been working on?
This album, man, I'm always working on a project, I'm a project artist. I like to tell a story, If I put out a single, I'm gonna still try to tell a story, but I know I have more flexibility with a project. So I'm always in the studio, even if I'm not recording, but in my head, I'm always working on a project. And this one so happens to be Skydive. And we're wrapping it up, and I'm excited about it. It's gonna be out very, very soon.
Sounds good. So what's the lead record?
I like to let the people decide that. I like to let the people pick that. But the first song that I put out from the project was Henny and Crystals. And man, the people love it. The people have been loving that. I didn't know we're gonna do all that, but boom, Henny and Crystals. Then I put out a song with me and my cousin called Burnout. And I really believe that once people hear this project, they're gonna pick what they want because I got a couple dope features. So people gonna have to just pick what they want.
No, and Henny and Crystals is a favorite. We were listening to it earlier, dope video as well. So
thank you.
Can tell that you're growing and getting comfortable with your art. And I can assume that you like to take your time with the music anyway, as opposed to just keep pushing out constant content. Let the music build, see what the fans feel, but take your time with the project. So Skydive, what makes this project different from the last one, or the creative direction?
This one just, what's the word? I'm coming across a couple different words in my head. It's smooth, bright, more brighter, and it's for the ladies. It's for the females. It's a lot of the songs are telling stories like experiences with women and, talking about women and stuff like that, and just speaking to the women, but still telling a story at the same time. skydive really means just jumping, committing, whether you falling in love or falling out of love, or committing to a certain situation or a different job, or you know what I mean. And some people never commit. Some people never jump. And this project, I'm basically saying I jumped. You know, whether it was falling for a girl or falling out of that situation, or really I'm talking about committing to music and committing to this project, because as an artist, it's hard to narrow down and commit to like one concept and one story, you know. And that's it. I'm basically saying I jumped, and we'll see if the parachute comes out. Skydive.
No, that's a dope analogy, and yeah, you can tell because you know, after listening to the project and I was listening to the deluxe, even early on, the song for Forever, where you said like, you know, Cole turned me down 3 times, and when that project came out after that, he was already calling it a classic album. So it's fitting with the title Time Will Tell. But with this project that you plan out now, are you going to feel like the sophomore jinx at all? The expectations?
That was crazy. I want to speak on that Cole thing. I said in all my interviews, but I was in my own head. And I was being an artist, and I was trying to get him to hear the music. And he was basically like telling me, you know, not right now, like maybe tomorrow, in a couple hours, because he had a lot going on. And I wasn't looking at all the stuff that he had going on. But yeah, I was just in my own head, and I said, you know what, man, I'm finna go ahead and take this, and I'm going ahead and here you go. So that's how I felt. But really, the man was just busy, and he when he heard the project, yeah, he was like, yeah, dude, this is the one. But shout out to Cole. And expectations, I just try to be creative, man. I just try to be creative and just speak what I feel. Speak what I feel, and I feel like the people will feel the same thing. They'll see it. It'll transfer.
Now, should we expect any production from your brother, more production from Messiah on the record?
I put out a song called Homesick. He produced that right there.
Okay.
I shot that video in Paris. That was dope. But yeah, he produced Homesick. That's a single that's already out.
All right. So yeah, so you're working. And
right.
Getting back to like what you were saying with Cole though, remember he dropped the song Let Nas Down. You know what I'm saying? And that got the attention. So what you did, it worked out because again, he called your album classic, and you know, only time will tell, but you're still early on in your career. So it's good to see. Now, so now with the project Skydive, and we know you're releasing singles. What else have you got going on now that things are opening up? Any performances, big performances you could talk to us about? Festivals?
I'm trying to get back on the road, man. A lot of stuff has just been since COVID. A lot of stuff is like been on like back orders. It's just a lot of stuff that should have happened before COVID is still happening. So really, after all these festivals, we finna see how the world, you know what I mean, react to all of that, and then we'll determine when we'll come back get back on the road. But I got D Smoke hit me up. He was talking about he want me to come out on the road with him. We got a song with D Smoke, so shoot, that sound like that makes sense right there.
Nah, definitely. And it looked like you had an amazing time when you were on the road with Crit, and you were JID as well, right? Y'all moving around, so
exactly. Big Crit, Rap City, and Jid and Grip. Yeah.
And once I saw that, I'm like, okay. Like I didn't hear a lot of the music prior to, but I'm like, nah, he's rapping with rappers, you know, so it's all skill and they're respecting it. So it's great to see that. Now getting back to that, how often do you play music for your father, and how critical is his opinion to your process?
It's a great question. How, man, okay, I'm gonna bring you into the recording process. So I might record a lot of stuff and but it's not finished. And if it's not finished, I really don't want a lot of people to hear it because I'm an artist. I'm all in my head. I'll let them hear like the finished stuff, you know, like check this out, or he might ask what you did, and he might, you know, we're artists. We want to get inspiration. So he sent me what he be doing, and he got a crazy song that I forgot who posted it, but they trying to leak it. But like, I mean, some funny junk. Because he in his head and he trying to get it cleared and woo before he leak. he got a crazy song that he sent me that y'all need to get ready for.
Come on. We ready already, man. Come on.
Yeah. But we just be sending each other stuff.
So now if the next project, again, Skydive, like, I don't like to use the word involved because he may not necessarily been involved in the process, but how involved is he, like, with the rollout and everything else and supporting you and helping you choose? Do you still do that with him?
That man is supporting 100%, just like any parent. Mm-hmm. But he wants me to he wants me to be creative as possible. You know, like as a parent, it's a fine line between guidance and, you know, letting your child be itself, be him or herself, you know, and figure it out on their own. And I've always wanted to do that, you know, figure it out on my own. But at the end of the day, he has the experience. So it's just a fine line between guidance and stepping back and letting them be creative. And that's what it is. We're both artists and we respect each other's craft and we know what we both bring to the table, just like any other artist. And, you know, we know when to step back and we know when to give input and stuff like that. But yeah, that's all. Yeah, that's all it is. I don't know if I answered that.
You did. And see, with me, I think it's dope to see not just, you know, rapper and the artist, but Tip is a lyricist. So, you know, for him to respect your pen, I know that means a lot. So watching the clips of you guys on performing, you can tell, I'm like, yo, they're going bar for bar. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a proud moment. It has to be on his side because his son is a lyricist as well. So now it's great. And we're going to support you. You get that record, you know, we love to have it early.
Right. I might leak that record too, man. Everybody talking about they might leak it. I might be the one to leak it.
Yeah, well, you know. But before we get out of here, because we know you're in the studio, you're taking care of business, let the fans know how they can get in contact with you, what we should look out for, and what songs we got to run up immediately.
Yeah, so I'm on Instagram. I just got on TikTok. My Instagram is Domani, Domani. Same as my TikTok, Domani, Domani. I don't really be that active, but I'm trying. I'm gonna be trying to get more active and, you know, take more pictures and smile and stuff. But yeah, that's my Instagram, my TikTok, and Twitter should be the same thing. Domani, Domani. And music, Henny Crystals is out right now. Burnout is out right now. I just dropped a video for Talk About It. That's also on the album. Yeah, check out all of that stuff, and Skydive coming soon.
All right. You know what? I do have one more thing I have to put out. I asked a lot of the guests now, and it wouldn't be right if I didn't ask you. And then you can modify it if you need. So in Atlanta, do you still spend most of your time in the A?
Yeah, I got me.
Right.
Yeah, I'm in the city.
All right. So 3 things in Atlanta for you. Where should the people go, or what would you recommend them going for food, for fashion, and for a good time, for fun? Because I was going to use females. I typically go food, fashion, and females, but Skydive is all about women anyway, pretty much says.
Right.
So.
We already, Boom. Food. I'm going to give you an alternative because I don't want to tell you my favorite spot. Get this, you know what I mean? Because I still want to go to my favorite spot. I'm gonna say Upbeat. Upbeat is a healthy spot you can go to. They got good bowls, good smoothies, good fruit. Boom. Upbeat. And you said fashion, where you go shopping. I don't really be shopping like that for real. I mean, Lennox, you can go to Lennox, but Lennox been crazy. I mean, man, you just gotta, you know what? You can go to Little 5 Points. You can go to Little 5 Points. They got record stores. They got crystal shops. They got t-shirt shops. You can go in there and get you some vintage t-shirts or some dope t-shirts on Little 5 Points. And what else you said?
All right, we're going to keep it with Skydive. The females.
What about the females?
Finding them. Where will you go?
What you got to do, man. Where you got to go. Females. You can go to the gas station, bro. You can go.
That's the inspiration of the gas station. Yeah, you right.
All you gotta do is stop and get gas. Just don't let it get on E, and you gonna be good.
I can see you turning that into a video right there. You mean the next thing you know, you getting smooth with all another.
They be there, but you know, everybody look for the female, but like, what you finna do?
Yeah, right. That's the truth. All right, so I appreciate it again. You know what it is. It's G Money. I'm here with Domani. He came through, dropped off some great information. We're looking forward to the release of Skydive and everything that you put out. And don't forget to send us some records, man.
Right. And then look, my bad. Let me say one more thing. Don't go to the gas station at night looking for females. Don't go out your way.
Yeah, you might find something you don't want to get.
Right. Just know that when you know what I mean, just don't let your tank get low and just go to the gas station and be ready to probably see something. That's it. Don't go looking for nothing at the gas station.
Well, you really be skydiving with your life. All right. So that's what it is, man. We appreciate you. We're going to tap in G Money.